So I find this, it's actually very effective. When you're sewing with this particular attachment, hemming attachment, you just have to make sure that your hem just sits there and lines up with that slot. And then you make sure that slot lines up with where you want to sew. And then you hook it under with this, and it wedges it between this plastic bit and this metal bit. And it just sews. It sews very well, and it's very easy to manage. And I'll show you what happens. Okay. And then you can pull it down. I've got the free arm activated. And you just make sure it's in there. Off you go. And as you're coming around. I'm sitting sideways to this machine, which makes it slightly awkward. So you can see it better in the camera. So now we're coming up to this seam here. So this can be a bit thick. However, it does, previously when I've done this, it has gone over quite successfully. So hope for the best. Just need to help it through there a bit. Yeah, perfect. And then we just keep making sure this is in the right place. Make sure that's feeding, sitting flat so it doesn't go all wonky. So I find that the one thing about this machine is this space in here is not all that big for the free arm work. So it can sort of squish down in there, but it's not as easy as on a bigger sewing machine, but it's certainly doable. So there we go, got that. So if you can get, so now that I've got it down there, it makes it a lot easier. I can just hold it a long way back and go. See, we're coming around to the end now, which is where we have to do the fancy little bit on this attachment. So what's going to happen when we get to this bit where we stitched, and you can see it's perfectly over top of my hem, so I did a really good job there. So that's before and that's after. So that's on the overlocker, and this is on the CoverPro here. So they're perfectly lined up in that slot. So what's going to happen is when we get here, it's going to catch. So once you get really close to the end, you just flick this little switch, and I'll show you. Bloop. And that little bit pops out. You can see here, see it's out. So now you can just sew right around the loop. And because I've got this clear foot on here, I should be able to get an exact perfect result. Perfect. Done. So the thing that I find really cool about this machine is this last bit. So to try and get in here and pull out those, you could do it with the left hand, I suppose. But I found this works really easily. You just drop it, and then you can just come in here and then scoop out your 3 threads. And cut them. And pull it, and ta-da, done. That's it.